Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about something very different. It's going to be quite kind of a response. Well, it is a video response. It's a pure video response to a video by a YouTuber called Darren Locke, who I follow and really enjoy his videos. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch on something that he was talking about in his video, where he was looking at his statistics on his YouTube channel, and it came up that the audience retention for his videos, the average view of every video that he makes, was around 3 minutes and 26 seconds, whereas most of his videos are around 10 minutes long, that kind of thing. So he was musing that, you know, 2/3 of my video people aren't watching, and it's, you know, for a waste. And he does acknowledge, of course, that people do watch all of his stuff, but at the same time, he made this video that was very much a joke kind of thing, and it got loads of views, whereas the video that he put a lot of time and effort into didn't get that many views. And that's exactly the kind of thing that I'm dealing with. My audience retention is 3 minutes and 28 seconds, and he has far more subscribers and far more video views than I do. Just before I get into it, how I found this channel might be a bit of an interesting story, I guess. I bought this, the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon immersion box set, 2011. And I believe I found his channel through a review he did of that, or an unboxing, something like that. And I thought, oh, this is, you know, and I can recognize when someone's good at kind of filming, editing, that kind of thing, production. And that always interests me and hooks me. You know, I like people who make videos and they're just like, you know, the webcam, low quality, but they've got good opinions, and, you know, that you enjoy listening to them. But I also really appreciate when someone's really good at kind of making videos, pardon me, and presenting them. So I stuck around, and he does mainly his channel is a music channel. He does music himself, and he does prog reviews, progressive rock music reviews. Honestly, I don't watch hardly any of his prog reviews because I haven't got a clue. I'm 24, I'm going on 25, and you know, prog music isn't really like a big part of my life. I love Pink Floyd. I'm obsessed with Pink Floyd. I know pretty much everything there is to know about Pink Floyd. I don't smoke weed, funnily enough. And I love Rush, Pink Floyd. They're my two bands. You know, I kind of like the Beatles, prefer John Lennon. Although they're not prog, but you know, and the Who. Those are the kind of the four main kind of bands, artists that I really follow and follow. I delve back into the past and listen to their good stuff, and I don't really follow music at all these days, and I don't really follow anyone. You know, I don't go back and look at any other prog stuff really. I mean, there's other bands that I like, Metallica, Wishbone Ash, people like that, but generally I'm not a huge kind of music guy. I don't have that much knowledge of it apart from these few kind of bands like Rush, Pink Floyd that I know a lot about, that kind of thing. And so yeah, I don't watch most of his prog reviews, but I really enjoy his videos where he's just kind of, you know, talking about other stuff. You know, he made this 45-minute long video, or longer than that I think, talking about this thing that happened in his life. It's a very personal video, and I loved it. And it's just interesting to me. Maybe it's a bit kind of voyeuristic in a way. Well, not really, but you know, kind of hearing about other people's lives really interests me. You know, when I meet people, or you know, people I work with, or people who I, you know, serve in work, I always look at them and I think, you know, what's their life? You know, I wonder what's happened to them, what stories they've got. I always think about that. So it's cool to actually just see someone talking about their life, and those are the videos I really enjoy from him. And I like his unboxings, and he puts a bit of humour into them, that kind of thing, and generally his videos are really entertaining. And he's talking about, yeah, the fact that he put a lot of effort into this review, got a decent amount of views, and then he made this video about the David Bowie thing that happened last week. You know, he released a song or something, I didn't really follow it to be honest, and he got loads of views. Now here's something that I did, okay? I mean, my channel, you know, Darren, if you're watching this, I mean, I'm responding to your video. I started out this channel doing wrestling video reviews, collecting wrestling DVDs, talking about wrestling. I went to wrestling events, made videos of that. I used to be a wrestler myself. And then I started moving over to movie videos. So I do videos reviewing movies, reviewing Blu-rays and Blu-ray DVDs, all that kind of thing, and collecting movies. I have a vlog channel where I just talk about my life, my day-to-day kind of thing. I do all sorts of stuff. And on the occasion, I actually really go in depth in producing these kind of things. Like last year I made a whole series about the Batman films. I call it the RazorwireReviews Batathon. Even made a DVD of it that people bought. or paid for the, you know, the shipping and the cover creation, all that kind of thing. Got the disc printed up and everything, and I put a lot of effort into that series. You know, there was like intros with music and pictures, a title card for every episode, that kind of thing. So I know what it takes to kind of put a bit of effort into a video. I've done a, you know, I've got a BTEC National Diploma in film production. I should probably just remove the BTEC out of that and just call it a diploma. Sound more impressive. But you know, I've been making films all my life. You know, since I was 9 years old, I got my first camera. So I've always been into filmmaking and making videos, and coming to YouTube has really been kind of cool to kind of bring a little twist of, you know, the stuff that I know into videos. I don't do it often, you know, because I'm very lazy, so I'll just put the camera there and just talk. But I understand the frustration in a way, because I've made some videos. More recently I've done a Harry Potter review series where I kind of talk about the film, I talk about all the special features, and then there's like a little intro, and then I'll have like a close-up shot of the actual Blu-ray and showing you the packaging and everything. They get a couple of hundred views. I'm happy with that. I get messages about it, it's really cool. As a test now, and I did this last week, so it's funny that he kind of mentioned this. So we both kind of made a video this week that got a lot of attention. I watched the wrestling show Monday Night Raw last Monday, and it was when The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, came back, and he did this great promo with another wrestler called CM Punk. So as soon as that show was over, I got my phone out, you know, just my phone. I don't like making videos on my phone, I use my Canon camera. But I got my phone out, went to my kitchen, 3 minutes I just talked about the show. It wasn't really an entertaining video, I just gave you my thoughts. I didn't try and be funny, I didn't try and, you know, entertain. I was just like, yes, this was cool, that was cool. And then I uploaded it. It took me 3 minutes to film, 20 minutes to upload, and then I found a picture from the WWE website, put it as the thumbnail, and just to see, I made the title of the video in full-on capitals, The Rock returns, Raw, you know, the date. And I got so many views from it that YouTube couldn't keep up. And it's now the second most viewed video I've ever done in just a week. Just over 4,000 views. And it just goes to show really that you can play the game and you can get away with it. And I activated the AdSense on that, which, you know, I'm perfectly... I can do that if I want, and I did. So I've made like, what, I don't know, $1.57 off that video. And it just goes to show, you know, you put so much effort into something like a 30-minute video that I made, got a couple hundred views. Hardly any effort on this wrestling video, loads of views. And I could probably do that every week after Raw, make a video, put a big kind of like buzzword or buzz sentence title in capital letters, put a cool thumbnail on there, and it'll probably get a couple of thousand views. But I don't really want to pander to that, because I just want to do stuff that I want to do, and not just, you know, take the easy way and do that kind of thing. And, you know, I've got like almost 800 subscribers now, which is very cool. But the views don't reflect that, you know. Like, I'll make a video, it'll get 30 views, which is fine, I guess, you know. Sometimes it gets a couple of hundred, sometimes, you know, not much at all. So obviously all the people who subscribe to me don't watch all my videos, and that's fine, you know. But YouTube definitely is the kind of place where you can abuse the system. You see people doing it all the time, and you could make a lot of money off it if you really put effort into it and put suggestive thumbnails on your videos and that kind of thing. You know, I mean, I've seen it happen. I mean, I see like news stories, you know, things that I'm interested in. I'll click on it, and they'll be like blah 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 blah, and I'll think, oh, that's the video I want to watch. You click on it, and it's just someone sat in front of their computer going, yeah, so I heard about this, and it's like, and I guess that's kind of what I did to a degree, but it's not something I plan to continuing to do. So, and also the point he made about people kind of cutting out, you know, cutting the sentences up where it's like the person who's talking isn't even breathing properly. It's just like, it is very unnatural. And I used to do it only on my vlog channel, which I don't really, you know, I'm not really interested in getting loads of views on that. That's mainly for me to look back on, honestly. That's why I don't really even promote it that much. Well, it is at the end of every video I do, the website, but yeah, it is an unnatural way of doing things. But I used to do it with my vlogs just to kind of cut the time up, and it is kind of satisfying. But there's definitely people who kind of, they got a lighting rig, they've got the green screen, and they're just like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm doing this, and then it's just like cutting, you know. So it's like they're not even breathing properly. And yeah, so that was just my random response, I guess, just saying that I agree with everything you said, and that we kind of did the same thing this week. Made a video, and it got a lot of hits, even though not much effort was involved, and it just goes to show you how that can happen. And I've actually seen people, who I won't mention, who I know, on YouTube, and you know, they get views and subscribers for the wrong reasons, I think, sometimes. And I'm kind of glad that I don't get that. I'm kind of glad that I think people do subscribe to me because they like my videos, not because of anything I've done to kind of just pull subscribers in. Like, I have never ever subscribed to someone and said, "Hey, I've just subbed to you, will you sub back?" Never done that, and I never will do that. And it always bugs me when people do that. I'm sorry if you're one of those people who have done that, but you know, say I've subbed to you, but can you look at my channel, check it out, see what you think? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. But as soon as you say I've subbed you, sub me back. It's like, well, I don't even want to look at your channel now, because it's like, you know, I don't really understand the idea behind that, because I only subscribe to people whose videos I want to watch, not just to help someone out, you know. I mean, if you're a friend of mine, I probably would do it, but you know, just random people just messaging me and stuff, I tend to ignore it. But if you say, you know, hey, check out my channel, see what you think, I'll do that, you know. Because, you know, I appreciate when people put effort in, and when they want to get views, and when they want to get started, that kind of thing. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and yeah, just a random video response. See you next time.
Yeah, he's really cool, but he's not quite as cool as you, 'cause